difficult to see. Yeah, it's difficult to see from this angle, of course, but the judges will obviously check for that in their evaluation. Let's get a taste from Virginie.
Yeah, from a visual point of view, 10 out of impressed by the presentation. It's something totally different, something totally new. They haven't tasted yet, so I would like to know, Sergio, what do you think of this dessert?
It's surprising what's inside of the bowl. It's very surprising because normally you have some liquid inside, or you put some hot liquid on, and then you see inside like a mousse or ice cream or whatever. But now we have different kind of structures inside, and that is for me very surprising and very interesting.
Is it something you could use in your restaurant?
Yeah, because I also think different than other chefs does. I always put that, I always go on my way, and I don't think on another. I do also my kind of style of cooking is very important.
You have to keep your own style.
Yeah, that's important. I think also for each country it's very important that you bring your own love inside of a dish. That's important, your own passion and your own feeling. Don't look to another. Go for yourself.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
So maybe let's taste. Ramon, vous aussi, hein, vous aviez été impressionné par la présentation ici de l'Allemagne.
Tout à fait, c'est une présentation quand on doit tester un plat, on attend des choses qui passent quelque chose. Et ici, on n'a pas passé la chose traditionnelle. Normalement, quand on boit une boule, on associe directement avec une sauce chaude qui va les fondre. Et c'est différent, c'est notre manière de le présenter. J'aime bien les couleurs, j'aime bien les thèmes. Je pense que c'est dans l'architecture, on voit des petites... et on va les tester. Ouais, Virginie.
Allez-y, Ramon. Is it enough chocolate taste for you, Sergio?
Yeah, I think... You have a lot of fruity taste, a little bit sourness. I think the chocolate is a little bit less. Of course, if you eat the pieces chocolate, you find the chocolate, of course. But what I miss is the hot composition. Normally, you need different structures, but also a hot item inside. And I don't see and taste the hot item in this dish.
Yeah, because the little red balls are frozen, so... Good comments for Germany. The only thing they miss is a really hot element. So maybe Vincent, let's have a look at our next finalist.
I'm with the UK supporter from Ruth Inks. And on my left side, just beside me, I have Alistair Burt, who was the second contestant. He arrived second in the UK selections. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah, you saw Ruth when we did the finals in the UK. And what you see today, what do you think?
I think she's come a long way. I'm very proud. Of course, come here to support her and get some ideas for next time as well.
Perfect. So I need all UK people to go for the countdown in a few seconds. So everybody will scream and shout, and I want the UK to go like this. 7, louder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I want to see the flag. UK!
Great support there for Ruth Hinks from the UK. The judges surrounding her box to see what she's created today for the gastronomic dessert. Important to also mention that they can choose a different selection of plates from Villeroy and Bosch, and a lot of the contestants choose this sort of very long angled plate. First impressions, Jérôme?
It looks a little more classic, I would say. But you know, sometimes more like simple is better. I want to get back a little bit to what Sergio Armand said earlier. He said something about what the most important, that you do what you feel, you know. I agree a lot with, but like today it's a competition, you know. There is like 10 judges who are gonna taste it and score it, judge it. And it's really important to that you keep in mind that they're all like from different countries, and you have to please
all of them, yeah.
Or most of them. And that's why sometimes, yes, it's important that you do what you feel, but it's also important that you understand it's a competition and you have to please most of them.
So the warm element Sergio Herman thought was missing from the German entry there. And we could see that there wasn't really any warm element, which is a shame for him.
But meaning, like, even if the dessert is good, he's gonna get a penalty for sure. Could be like 10-15%, and because it's missing. And when you develop your creation, you have first to follow the rules, make sure like it's all set, and then.
I suppose it's also possible that with such a variety of tastes and textures on the plate, it could have been missed, of course, but that's for the judges to decide, of course.
You know what could have happened too? It's like maybe he planned to have like this hot texture, and he was like a little bit behind.
Yeah. So here on this image, maybe that was the warm element.
Maybe.
Jérôme.
Yeah. And
maybe that got missed. We don't know. But
maybe. And the time for the plate to arrive to the judge, like it was not like hot enough, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something you have to plan ahead.
Yeah.
That's competition, you know.
And you have to make sure that it's clear to the judges these elements that are in the rules. You know, the overall texture, and covering the compliancy with the theme, the creativity, the general appearance. All of this detail has to be on the plate.
Exactly.
Okay, now we're looking, of course, at the UK and the Swiss judge Paolo Loraschi checking the taste. We'll get a taste of the UK from Virginie.
Indeed, time for a taste of the UK. She had good comments for her pastry, so let's check out how it's going with the gastronomic dessert. Is it for you the architecture of taste, gentlemen? Apparently, we should first cut it before there's a little surprise.
You cut it on, it's up to you.
Thank you, Sergio. Wow. Nice surprise.
For me, root was before. Now I taste their cake, and the cake from root was for me fucking fantastic. It was. But now this kind of plating, it's a little bit more classic, I think, with the chocolate things on the dish. Mm-hmm. It's more the 80s style, but this is also nice. Again, this is always nice if you find something liquid inside, and it's a more classic style of dessert now.
Mm.
Very nice crunchy texture in the bottom. It's very nice.
Very, very good. Mm. What is this, gentlemen? This.
I think this is like a.
It's also liquid in it.
Liquid beignet or something.
Liquid and hot, maybe.
Moi, au chocolat, but then in beignet.
En fait, je pense que nous avons plus de 4 textures. Nous avons 2 températures. C'est-à-dire un niveau de ce qu'on demande pour le concours, c'est bien.
Donc voilà, ici c'est un très très bon niveau.
I think the taste of roots are very very nice. They are very good in balance always. I taste it also in the cake. They are very good on point. But
once again, I don't want to start a discussion between
it's classic, It's
men
classic.
and female.
It's classic, This one is a classic plate, but the taste
it's classic, but it's good.
It's very good.
Ramon, est-ce que, encore une fois, vous retrouvez des éléments féminins dans ce dessert?
Il y a des fruits, ça se voit la sensibilité. Je ne sais pas si c'est féminin ou masculin, mais c'est ce que j'aime, c'est ce qu'on trouve tout ce qu'on voit. C'est-à-dire, on a trouvé des belles textures, on a trouvé les fruits. Et à mon avis, les fruits, c'est pas dessous le chocolat, c'est balancé.
C'est bien balancé, voilà. Une très très bonne nouvelle pour Root from the UK. Mais naturellement, mesdames et messieurs, nous sommes à Paris, donc allons voir le pays qui nous accueille ici pour le World Chocolate Masters vers la France, Vincent.
Donc, je suis avec les supporters français qui vont faire un coucou à la caméra juste là, qui est en face de nous. C'est en face, messieurs, juste là. Qui est fan d'Yvan Chevalier? Qui veut que la France gagne? Je veux entendre du bruit de toute l'équipe de la France. S'il vous plaît, on fait du bruit, un maximum de bruit. Allez, les Français! Voilà. Donc, prêt pour le dernier décompte, parce que Yvan a travaillé très, très fort. Hier, il y a 2 jours, il nous a fait une magnifique masterpiece. Il y a eu quelques petits déboires, mais là, aujourd'hui, il est à fond, mesdames et messieurs. Donc, préparez-vous. Un countdown avec tout ce public en folie. Préparez-vous, parce que là, le jury est en train d'observer. Donc, 10, 9, on fait du bruit. 8, allez. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... Et c'est parti, on applaudit Yvan Chevalier, s'il vous plaît, on fait un maximum de bruit.
So time up for Yvan Chevalier from France. Jérôme, first impressions of his gastronomic dessert.
That's our first. I'm pretty surprised because it looks like not that modern, you know, and but it's how we say in French. It's really gourmand, which means like it's really appealing. I really want to try it right now, taste it. It looks like there is a lot of different texture. It's really chocolate, fruity.
So kind of a mushroom
yeah,
shape.
the mushroom. I think it's a meringue, and there is something inside, and there is like it's a poached like pearl with something warm probably inside. It looks like the texture looks really, really, really nice.
And a nice glaze on the top.
Nice glaze on the top.
So we're looking for those 4 textures. Do you think you can see that within the...
I see 1, 2, 3. Look. Like we see the glaze falling apart. I think it's because like the ice cream underneath.
Yeah.
It's the problem. Like we really want to play with texture, but it's really, really like tricky and to make sure that the plate will arrive at the perfect temperature and texture in front of the judge.
This is where the training comes from, the practice, the rehearsal.
It's practice and it's thinking about the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like thinking about what...
The worst case scenario.
Exactly, worst case scenario. And then you go back and you try to avoid them, of course, or to think about it.
And knowing the temperature of the Salon du Chocolat here in Paris also is important.
Yeah,
you know?
and this morning it was really, really cold, and now this afternoon it's way warmer. They started really early this morning, around like 6:30, working really hard.
And compliancy with the theme, do you see the architecture of taste here on the plate?
Not really. I would say like the first plate was a little more like obvious. Not really in this case, but again, it's really gourmand. I try to look at judges like
Their facial expressions.
Yeah, facial expression.
Yeah.
I think they enjoy it.
So we'll check out the taste again with Virginie.
Thank you very much, Chris. Difference between Sergio and Ramon, maybe on our next plate from France, because Sergio, you wanted to say something about the presentation, huh?
Yeah, the presentation had for me 2 phases, and I think on the left, on the right is very like Mondrian style with the cubes and the lines.
That's what you like, eh?
I like it, but in the middle you have another face. You understand? It's big. It's very big, I think, and the contrast is I don't understand that contrast. Maybe it's very nice. I don't know it, but architectural is for me. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking about this kind of plating.
Et Ramon, pour vous?
C'est la même chose. J'aime bien les plats carrés comme ça, c'est rectangulaire. J'aime bien cet style-là, carré, moderne. Ici, on voit au milieu, on va tester maintenant. Peut-être que la mesure du gâteau, en contraste avec la texture, c'est bien, mais on voit quelque chose un peu plus grand que le reste, on va voir. On va voir.
Voilà, Sergio, vous
On va
pouvez
découvrir.
attaquer.
Allez,
N'hésitez pas. Pour voir quelle surprise
voilà.
nous allons encore découvrir. Ah,
ça c'est aussi surprenant. Hein. Il y a quelque chose qui a passé.
j'entends un chez Sergio, donc qu'est-ce que cela veut dire? Positive evaluation for the moment, Sergio?
The flavors are very nice, also very crunchy. Yeah, it's interesting to see this.
What's here? Is that fruit or?
I think there's apple. I think.
Des pois?
It's pear. For me, it looks like modern, but it's also very very classic. Pear chocolate. They gave me in the hotelery school. Yeah, it's very classic. I don't understand the combination. Again, you understand? This is very modern plating, and in the middle you have very classic tastes.
That's maybe what he wanted to obtain, and we can ask him. Try to ask him later on the contrast between the very modern and.
It's not bad, eh? It's not bad, but.
Oui, côté texture, côté chocolat, c'est bien. Peut-être que oui, on voit un peu le procès. Côté visuel, c'est pas mal. Et quand on ouvre les desserts, c'est un peu surprenant. C'est vrai que, comme disait Sergio, qu'on attend peut-être un peu plus de risques.
Vincent?
Yes, I'm with the Japanese supporter, ladies and gentlemen, and they came all the way from Japan to support Chef Akihiro Kakimoto. So just a few questions very fast. You came all the way from Japan and...
Everybody coming from Japan for support him.
Can you tell me who's exactly who? Because I know there's a lot of people and I don't think they speak a really good English. So.
He's the father of the Mr. Kakimoto and the mother here, and the parents of the wife.
Okay, perfect. And those are the colleagues, the work colleagues. So I would like everybody, to do the countdown in Japanese, of course, and to encourage the chef. Okay, watch out, everybody. Ready? Ready? Okay, watch out. Let's go.
9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。
Japan.
Sayonara for the countdown. Okay, fantastic. Lovely countdown from the Japanese support club for Akihiro Kakimoto. Difficult name to pronounce. Jérôme, what do you think?
As a pastry chef, I can tell you right now, I think he had a couple issues during the preparation of this dessert. It looks like he had an issue with the blast freezer or something, because it doesn't look like how it's supposed to look. It's not that
So you
sharp.
think there's some issues here?
Yeah, definitely. Taste-wise, it's gonna be, I think, the way he wants things to be. But texture-wise, as you can see right now, it's way too soft and it's like melted and
So it's not the greatest presentation.
no,
And probably not what the Japanese...
exactly. It's like
It's
the
used to.
opposite of what Japanese people do usually.
slow-mo of how it's when it's cut.
Oh,
Wow,
that's pretty
that's
interesting.
impressive, no?
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Like, yeah, you
It's
could.
like a sort of gate opening, like
Yeah, and he revealed all the fruits and
So maybe it didn't go quite as wrong as we think.
maybe, hopefully. But you know, again, it's visual. It's important because visual make it's the first thing, you know. But taste will be like the most important years or work in like a pastry boutique. And being a pastry boutique chef and being like a restaurant pastry chef is really different. And in this kind of competition, you see that.
Let's get a taste view from Virginie.
Eh bien oui, Chris, je peux dire que le dessert du Japon fait penser nos...
J'aime bien la forme, Et ce qui c'est aussi important, on va voir comment on les coupe.
Oui,
Parce que c'est autant d'important la forme et les goûts comme les coupes, ouais. Je pense qu'un professionnel, quand on fait un dessert, il doit aussi penser comment on va les manger les clients dans ce restaurant. On voit une texture qui c'est croquant. Il y a des fruits dedans, c'était pineapple.
C'est facile à manger pour vous? Sergio, is it what you expected when you saw the presentation of this Japanese dessert?
I expect more from Japan, but for me, this is not like rock and roll in your dessert. It's the only thing. This is so beautiful. This one is the angel on your tongue.
Nice.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
It's the top of the dessert.
This is
The
beautiful.
little white...
This item is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also classic. It's not Zen. You understand? It's more yeah.
Tout à
It's not
fait.
the style. Of Japan, I think.
Ouais. À niveau de sensibilité, ici, il y a sensibilité. Il y a-
La petite boule blanche.
Oh,
C'était
c'est
que du chocolat ou je vais goûter?
C'est de chocolat à l'extérieur avec in your opinion, Sergio, what is the flavor inside the bowl?
I think
I think it's
Inside the white part you just...
citric. I think
And,
citric. For me, it was like more the style of flower orange blossom style, like that.
Yeah.
But very. Beautiful. You put it in your mouth. It claps.
So he
Beautiful
should have made the
taste.
dessert more into the little details and elements. Isn't it, Vincent?
Yes, the clock is ticking. Less than 1 minute now. I'm with the crew, the supporter from Russia, who will make some noise for Vladimir.
Yeah, we're ready.
Everybody's ready, so we're gonna do it in Russian, of course. Watch out. We have more than 30 seconds. Where do everybody